As we continue to our event, where the confluence of knowledge and the recognition contributes to unfold, we just had the privilege of provide insights, this time from the CRUISELINE industry.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second speaker graduated her degree in tourism management and served as the convention chairman of her college days. She was also trained in PATS College of Aeronautics. On her professional career, she is currently the restaurant host supervisor at Carnival Cruise Line. She has been nominated 9 times as the Employee of the Month in the past 7 years of her tenure. She is the maestro of guest experience, ensuring that every meal aboard is a symphony of delicious flavors, warm hospitality, and smooth service. It is our honor to introduce her on stage, Miss Menchie A. Perez. Let's give her a round of applause.
Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Good afternoon to our beloved professors, to our lovely organizers, to my co-speakers, and of course, the Sky Disco of this school, Polytechnic University. Good morning po. I know nagtataka kayo why I greeted you all good morning. Yes, because a successful person always starts their day with a good morning vibe. So I want you to know that now you're entering your career soon. So keep in mind and enlighten your mind that you always need to encourage the positivity always in the morning. So I want you to all greet your seatmates, good morning. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you, yes. So we will start this day, good morning. I was invited by one of your head organizer, Miss Remy Soriano, to be one of your speakers today. And it is my pleasure to impart my knowledge, skills, and experience and give you some tips from students to a career woman. So let's explore your future dreams. But before that, I'm not gonna allow myself to start this session without introducing myself. This is our outline. I'm gonna share my personal experience, 5 tips in acquiring a successful job in cruise ship industry, and I'm going to tell you the fact about working in a cruise ship, and of course, we will end this session with the question and answer portion. Of course, if my question and answer portion, meron po akong pa-prize sa mga magpa-participate. So, you're not gonna listen only because of the prize. I would like you all to listen because this will help you to think about yourself, open your mind, your heart, kung ano ba talagang gusto nyo. Tama ba? Yes, kasi minsan, tinitake natin ng isang course because meron lang tayong encouragement from our family, friends na, okay, mag-BPS, Transportation Management ako. Hindi yun yung kailangan natin isipin. We're going to think from now on that you took up the BSTM, tama ba, BSTM? Alright, yes, because I'm a BSTM graduate. So, BSTRM. Na pinili niyo yung course na yan kasi mamahalin niyo yung course na yan. At mamahalin niyo yung industry na associated dyan sa kinuha niyong course. You are very lucky, guys. Bakit? Yung course na kinuha ninyo, it is associated with different industry, such as land transportation, airline industry, cruise ship industry, same like mine. I graduated at PATS College of Aeronautics. Can you have the next slide, please? Next one. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Menchie A. Perez. I am married for 2 years and a first-time mom to a baby girl. Actually, I am with my husband today. He is right there. His name is Jose Paulo Perez. Thank you so much. Actually, my husband is also working in a cruise ship. We are working together in the same company. We joined the ship together. So, may mga naglaro sa isip niyo for sure. Yes, pwede po kayong magtrabaho on board the ship with your husband, with your girlfriend and boyfriend. And I met him on board. Maybe sa mga nag-a-aspire magtrabaho on board, kung kayo ay single pa lang ngayon, you don't know, maybe the one is mahahanap niyo na on board. So, I am currently working at Carnival Cruise Line for 7 years, and I am in the position of restaurant host supervisor. May I have the next slide, please? Next one. Alright, I'm going to share my experience in life. As you can see from my photo, I am wearing my toga. So from a student to a career woman in my chosen industry, which is the cruise line industry. I started my career when I was 21 years old. I applied for a job na alam ko, college pa lang ako, gusto ko nang magbarko. So ano yung kailangan mong gawin? From the beginning, kayo students, habang nandyan kayo, ngayon pa lang isipin nyo na kung anong gusto ninyo, isa puso nyo na. Para alam niyo yung next step na gagawin ninyo. Tama? Like in my case, I want to work in a cruise ship. So what I did is, I applied for a job in a hotel. Because sabi nila, kapag nasa hotel ka daw, gain ng experience, you will have the chance to work on board, which is true. Then yes, I finished my first work experience for 1 year and 2 months in Pearl Garden Hotel, Manila. Then I pushed myself. I said, I'm not gonna stay here. I'm going to push my dream, which is to work on board the ship. Then 1 year and 2 months pa lang, nilaban ko na yon. I searched for a job. Then luckily, United Philippine Lines, that's one of the agency, which is my company's agency, Carnival Cruise Line did the mass hiring. That was way back March 2016. So yung 1 year and 2 months experience ko, nilaban ko yun. Yung mga kasabayan kong nag-a-apply, they are in managerial position in 5-star hotel for 5 years. Yun yung mga kalaban ko habang nag-a-apply ako. But then I have my 1 year and 2 months. I work in a 3-star hotel and as a regular employee. After the final interview, I am blessed that I got the job. But sad to say, some of the applicants na nakasabayan ko, which is yung sinasabi ko nasa managerial position, hindi nila nakuha yung job. Why? Because our coach manager explained to us after the interview, principal said that there are few applicants na hindi nakuha yung trabaho. Why? It is not about the resume. It is not about the experience what you have as well. It is also about your personality. You have to have a good attitude. You have to have a genuine personality. And of course, you are taking this hospitality management industry. You have to consider that. So remember, ang personality hindi yan natututunan. Kusa yan ang gagaling sa inyo. Kahit saan kayo magpunta, you always need to smile. You always need to cater, engage with the people around you nicely and with a nice attitude. So ayun din yung isa sa labanan. Huwag niyong kakalimutan yan na. Don't just base yourself with your resume, with your achievements and all. Also consider your personality. Tama ba?
Yes.
Okay. So let's proceed. Now, I was hired at Carnival Cruise Line. I joined the ship. I was 22 years old. And I'm so scared, of course. Hindi natin maaalis yun. Napakahirap po magtrabaho sa barko. Then, I said to myself, I'm not going to stay only in one position. I'm going to push myself. Can you have the next slide, please? Yes. I did my best working in a cruise ship. Marami akong ginawa. Nakipag-engage ako sa guests. Lovely. Alam mo yung tipong sumasayaw ka na, kumakanta ka sa harap ng guests, just to make them feel happy. Because those guests, you're engaging with over 1,000 guests. Sometimes 4,000 to 6,000 guests pa yung ini-encounter mo on board. So, nag-take sila ng cruise because they want to enjoy. So, as an employee of that company, you have to give yourself. You have to be personally engaging with them. So, you need to make them happy. Give them their vacation. So, I was nominated for 10 consecutive contract as Employee of the Month. Kasi lagi kong ini-ensure na I want to make my guests happy. Lagi kong ini-ensure na ginagawa ko yung trabaho ko on board. As assistant server, when I joined the ship, ano ba yung assistant server? Dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, server or waiter, waitress, mababa yung tingin. Kasi server lang yan, waitress lang yan. No. But when you join the ship, it is one of the position which is, yes, that's true, it's hard position on board, but eto po yung position na malaking kumita sa bag ko. Malaki ang tips. Collector tips po yan sila. Then I said, I'm going to achieve my dreams, which is the next level position. I achieved 3 levels of promotion in restaurant department. From assistant waitress, I became a junior host. Then I said, I'm going to push for more. Lagi niyong tatandaan, you are in BS Transportation Management, transferring to one place to another. Ganon din sa buhay ninyo. Kailangan mong mag-move. Gumalaw ka. Once hindi ka nag-move, once hindi ka gumawa ng effort, you're going to stuck in one place. Tama ba? So from today, this session is very helpful for every one of you, especially to our students. Para ngayon pa lang na-enlighten na kayo kung ano yung haharapin ninyo sa next step. So, yun yung keep in mind ko. One time, guest asked me, do you like your job? Alam mo anong sabi ko? No, I don't like my job. And then, nagulat yung guest. I said, I love my job. Always remember, when you said like, it's only you're doing it because kailangan. But when you said you love your job, you're doing your job because you have it in your heart, in your mind, and that is what we call passion. Tama? Kailangan mong bigyan ng passion ang ginagawa ninyo. So, na-shock yung guest nung sinabi ko sa kanya yon. I love my job because I have it in my heart and in my mind that I'm doing it with passion. So, luckily and blessed that I got the 3 levels of promotion as restaurant host supervisor. Ano ba yung restaurant host supervisor on board? In our department, we are engaging with 3,000 to 4,000 guests on board. So I'm the one who's arranging their complaints, concerns, and so on with regards to their dining, sittings, dining meals all the time. If may mga allergies yung guests, I'm the one dealing with those guests. We are from my engaging with our guests, I'm going to pass that to the chef to ensure that our guests will have the best experience on board, not only checking those beautiful places, but also inside the cruise ship, inside the ship. Hindi namin nahayaan na lumabas ang guests just to enjoy the places. We are going to make sure that the guests will enjoy our service. Yun yung pinakang importante. If you're going to enter the cruise line industry, you have to make sure that you have to consider hospitality. You need to be welcoming. Ayun yung kailangan i-enjoy eh. Yung mga guests, bumabalik yan not only for the experience, but also for the people. Tayo or kayo, kung magiging product man kayo ng cruise line industry, kayo ang babalikan ng guests ninyo once you give your best service to them. Then, can we have the next slide, please? Alright, now let's proceed to 5 tips in acquiring a successful job in cruise ship industry. May I know from these students who would like to work in a cruise ship? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sa ngayon, medyo nag-aalangan pa kayo. Maybe, after this session, medyo mapapaisip na kayo. Okay, first, 5 tips. this session, this part. Kasi sabi ko sa inyong question and answer, may kukunin tayo ditong question. So, first, know your goal and desire. When you said know your goal and desire, you have to set up your mind and your heart. What would you like to proceed? Where do you want to proceed? From being a student of Bachelor of Science in Transportation Management, you have a lot of choices. So ngayon pa lang, set up your mind and goal. You have to focus para ready ka. Then next is believe in yourself. Kayo lang ang maniniwala sa sarili ninyo. Sometimes, may mga na-encounter tayo. Yes, family natin, they're going to support you, our friends. But of course, hindi natin maiaalis na there will be someone who's going to discourage you. But not yourself. Keep in mind, not yourself. Ikaw lang ang maniniwala sa sarili mo, yan ang tandaan mo. Ikaw ang magpupush ng sarili mo. Then next is, do it and move it. Like I said, i-relate mo na lang sa course mo, which is Bachelor of Science in Transportation Management. Gumalaw ka, transfer yourself to another place, to another position, to another level. So, ngayon students ka, next time ikaw na yung nandito sa harap nagsasalita, hindi mo alam. Kaya make yourself have it in your mind and in your heart na kung kaya namin, kaya nyo din. Then next is be strong emotionally, physically, and mentally. Guys, take note of this part. Kung gusto mong magtrabaho on board the ship, ito yung kailangan mong tandaan. Kailangan mong maging matapang emotionally, physically, and mentally. Bakit? Emotionally, kasi nandito yung iiwanan mo yung pamilya mo. Kailangan mong mag-sacrifice. Yung tipong ayaw mong umalis pero kailangan. And then next is physically. Napakahirap po ng trabaho sa barko. Tandaan niyo po yan. Because we work on board broken time without day off. Straight yan, 8 months magtatrabaho ka sa barko. Wala kang day off. Hindi katulad dito may double off pa minsan. Sa barko, hindi po. Then next is mentally. To be honest, working on board the ship medyo I'm not telling you this to discourage you, okay? I'm telling you this just to let you know kung ano talaga yung buhay na kakaharapin mo once you join the ship. So mentally, medyo nakakakrung-krung kasi malayo ka sa pamilya mo. Nag-encounter ka ng napakadaming guests, 3,000, 5,000 guests, every day for 8 months. Ang sakit sa ulo nun. Pero you have to smile all the time. Lagi mong i-consider yan. Then next is be sincere. Lagi mo lang iisipin na sincere kasi ginagawa mo. Hindi yung basta-basta ka na lang magdedesisyon, pala-desisyon ka. Hindi. Kailangan mo munang gawin yan step by step. Kailangan mong pag-aralan, kailangan mong isapuso. Be sincere sa iti-take mong opportunity. Can I have the next slide, please? And that is the 5 tips in acquiring a successful job in cruise ship industry. So you have to remember the 5 tips na shinare ko sa inyo. Then next is, that's the yeah, sorry. Yan. Okay, let's have the fact about working in a cruise ship. Sasabihin ko to sa inyo again, not to discourage you. But to let you know na ngayon pa lang mag-isip na kayo. Ayoko kasing maririnig nyo lang na magtrabaho ko sa barko kasi nakakapunta ako sa iba't ibang magagandang lugar. Lalo na kung port mo yun. Doon ka pupunta, US, Canada, Alaska, Australia. Mapupuntahan mo yun eh. Pero, also iisipin nyo malaki yung sahod, gusto kong magtrabaho sa barko. No. I want you to know kung ano yung haharapin nyo once na pinili nyo magtrabaho on board the ship. One, it's very hard. Because you have to work 8 hours a day without day off for 8 months. You are broken time. Para kang manok, matutulog, gigising, papasok. Matutulog, gigising, papasok. Yung tipong pipiliin mo na lang matulog kesa kumain. Ayun po ang buhay sa barko. Lagi niya nga iisipin yan. Napakahirap ng trabaho sa barko. Then, 5 facts about working in a cruise ship is travel for free. Ayan yung pinagmamalaki namin eh. Oo, nagtatrabaho ako sa barko, pero nakakapag-travel nagta-travel ako abroad. Iba't ibang bansa ang napupuntahan ko, that is true. Pero behind those experiences, lalabas kami, paglabas namin ng port, ready yung camera, pak, 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 okay, may pang-post na ako. Then balik na kami sa barko. Ganun po yun, na hindi niyo po enjoy yan ang buong araw na parang guest ka din. So, babalik ka pa rin sa kabina mo, magtatrabaho ka pa din. And syempre, magsha-shopping ka, paglabas mo, mabilis ang shopping, yung pagpipili ka ng bibilihin mong pasalubong para sa pamilya mo, bahala na. And then, pagkakain ka, mabilisan din. Ganun po. Yun po yung totoo pag nagbarko ka. Then next is good money. Ito yung pinakamasarap. Nagtrabaho ka ng mahirap and well-deserved. Deserve mo yan kasi pinaghirapan mo yan. Nandito po yung totoo, sasabihin ko sa inyo, malaki po ang sahod talaga sa barko. Pero syempre, pagoda naman. For the pagod naman ang eksena kapag nag-work ka sa barko. Good money, sa mga tips, sa offer ng company sa'yo. Siguro pag nagtrabaho ka dito as a server in the Philippines, sa isang regular restaurant, basic salary ngayon is around 500. Pag sa barko ka nagtrabaho as a server, siguro 5 times yung salary mo. Ano lang yun ha? Ano ko lang sa inyo, share ko lang, medyo ganun yung computation ng salary sa barko. Fixed salary yun ha? Wala pa yung tip na tinatawag. Yung tip natin is nanggagaling yan sa mga guests. So, yan nakita yung picture, I received that tip, that is $200. Meron akong guest, share ko lang ng konti, meron akong guest na encounter. Lagi ko siyang binabate, alam ko yung pangalan ng guest, that was for 7 cruise. Sobrang natuwa yung guest, alam mo ba, after ng cruise nila, binigyan ako ng envelope. When I checked the envelope, that is $200. Magkano yun ngayon? 10,000 to 12,000. Tip lang yun for 7 days. Yun, hindi ko siya binabrag. I'm letting you know this experience just to inspire you. Next is sacrifice. Nandito tayo sa part na maiiwanan natin yung pamilya natin. Masakit man pero kailangan. Maraming iyakan na magaganap pag hinatid ka sa airport. Pero kailangan mong lakasan yung loob mo kasi ito yung pinili mo eh. Dito ka magiging masaya at dito din yung way para masuportahan mo yung family mo for daily living. Tama ba? Kasi yung kikitain mo sa barko, may chance na hindi mo kitain sa Pilipinas, lalo na kapag nasa regular position ka lang. Marami pa munang magaganap bago mo kitain yan sa Pilipinas. Yun yung 4 facts about working in a cruise ship. So that would be all. Thank you. But I would like to finish this session with the question and answer portion. I have a prizes here sa mga magpa-participate. Can I have the next slide, please? May I have the first student or participants? What company I am working with? Sino makakasagot? What company I am working with? It starts with letter C. Go, girl!
Carnival Cruise Line.
Alright, thank you very much. That is correct. That is correct. Thank you so much for keeping in mind that I am from Carnival Cruise Line. And next question is, what is... Okay, next question. What is the first tip I shared to work in a cruise ship? Ano yung first tip na shinare ko? Perfect! Thank you so much! You got it! Thank you, thank you! Okay, next one. What is my work position? What is my work position? What's your name? Diana, what is my work position? Alright, restaurant supervisor. Thank you so much. Next question. Give at least 2 facts working in a cruise ship.
Good money, travel for free.
Wow! Thank you! Question. What is my name?
Nancy Perez.
Thank you. Okay guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope this session will help you in the future. If you would like to work in a cruise ship, can you have the next slide please? Yun lang slide na. Yan. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity anyway, nandito na din ako. I'm going to ask you guys to help me and support my Facebook profile, Chi Asperilla Perez. I am a small content creator with, I'm featuring some ways on how to be a first-time mom, traveling abroad, or being an OFW. So please guys, help and follow my page. Thank you so much and have a nice day.
Wow, thank you so much. You were very informative. Alright, again, thank you so much for very informative and encouraging talk for our second speaker for
and
today.
nakita naman natin na lahat talaga ng ating mga students is nag-take note talaga sa lahat ng
Yes.
information na sinabi ni Miss Menchie, and that was a good idea rin.
Yes. So with that, with all of her things that she said, let's open now the forum for your questions about her talk for today. Do you have any questions from to our second speaker, Miss Menchie, about her work in CRUISELINE? Do you want to know about it or anything you want to know? Can you raise your hand? And you can come here on the mic to it. Someone is raising your hand. Can you come on here at the front?
State your name po muna then your question. Thank you.
Hi po, good afternoon. I'm Diana. So, as someone who wants to work, dream to work as a cruise line, I would like to ask for if is there any like certificates that we need to acquire po, like yung mga TESDA and anything para ma-hire kami sa cruise line.
Okay, thank you. Yes, there should be a certificate, but that is for the trainings. Once na nag-apply ka kasi sa barko, you need to comply with some trainings and certificates na kakailanganin mo on board. TESDA, that is only related if you are a culinary course and you're going to apply as a chef on board. Yun, kinakailangan yung TESDA, and some of the companies also asking for some certificate in TESDA if you're going to apply in housekeeping department. But in my department, it's not required that you have to present a TESDA certificate. You must have at least 1 to 2 years experience, and of course, after ma-hired ka, yung advice ko is kailangan mong i-comply yung mga trainings and certificates. Ano ba yung mga trainings na kailangan on board? Kailangan mong i-take up yung SOLAS na tinatawag, which is now the basic training. Yung basic training, ito yung aaralin mo yung mga dapat and safety procedures on board. Kasi napaka-importante ng safety and security on board. So they will require you to have that certificate. Basic training, then they're going to ask you for PSTRM. Ito yung boat training na kailangan mo din also mapag-aralan para at least may idea ka how to navigate a simple boat when you board the ship. And also, they are gonna ask you for having your seaman's book. Getting your seaman's book, you have to first take the SOLAS, the basic training. Ayun yung requirement. You have to have passport and basic training certificate. Then nakukuha mo yung basic training certificate.
Thank you po. Can I ask another?
Yeah, sure.
As a working at PPO industry po, can we jump without working sa hotel or sa restaurant to apply sa cruise po?
It's always dependent the company. Sometimes there will be some position which is related to BPO. Like for example, in my company, we are having the room service operator, which are going to pick up calls, room service, guest issues, complaints, and so on. So it is somehow related to that. But once it is, it still depends in the company. Sometimes they consider, katulad nung sinabi ko kanina, nung final interview ako, nag-principal interview ako, you know what, hindi nila ako tinanong regarding my resume or my experience. They just let me sing and then they said, that's what we need, personality, you're hired. So it's always depend in the company. But it's somehow, you have some, it is medyo related kapag pag nag-open yung position. Always remember na try until you succeed, until makuha mo. Don't just base sa medyo technical. Kailangan, pero huwag mong masyadong ilugmok yung sarili mo na at least kailangan technical. Meron ako nito, dapat ganito, ganyan. It's always your personality pa rin. Thank you po, Miss Lynn. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for your question. Do you have any more questions, guys, here before we proceed? Going once, going twice, I think that will be it. Again, thank you so much, Miss Mendy, for entertaining to our auditorium. So we will remain on stage, ma'am, as we will award the certificate of recognition to be awarded. And now joining on stage our professors in BSTRM, Mr. Brian Joseph Esariondo, our Vice Advisor, and also who are now here on stage, Professor Manolito Ardangan Jr.
And let's capture this symbolic moment for photo opportunity. These symbols generously provided serve as tangible manifestations of our appreciation for the dedication and excellence demonstrated by our speaker. Once again, thank you so much to Ms. Menchi Perez for sharing her insights and experiences today.
All right. Okay, so that will be it. Thank you so much, Ms. Menchi, and for our faculty members and our chairman of the operations for our company here today. All right. So it was a very informative and entertaining talk, right?
Yes.
So she highlighted all about personality.
Yes, and good thing din na she pointed 5 facts about
Yes.
CRUISELINE, and also kung ano ba yung dapat natin malaman if we want to